Lightning. You know, I still love the thrill of a storm, that flash of blue and white as the sky takes a picture of the earth below, that blade thin line between fear and excitement when anything feels possible and you are more alive than you've ever been, that rogue boat that reaches down so that just for a second the sky is tethered to the earth. Oh, but most of all, I love that it reminds me of Lisa. I arrived at Lisa's house just before midnight, ushered in by a social worker who was too grateful, too apologetic and voice pitched too high, and Lisa said I was tiny for 8, dressed in superhero pyjamas 2 sizes too small, head bowed, shoulders rolled with the weight of all I was carrying, eyes dark and deep as planted seeds. And she bundled me to bed with a careful choreography of care and distance and reassurance and space that she had mastered over time. At 2 a.m, Lisa was not sleeping. She was watching the storm. She was listening for me. The first boom of thunder, the smallest of whimpers escaped me, and she was there, and she lifted me from the bed, smelling like apples, and she carried me down the stairs, and she sat me on a sofa facing patio doors, and she placed a rug across my knees, and as I curled around her like a comma, we watched the lightning dance across the sky. What makes it happen? I asked her. It's electricity, she said. What, like plugs? Well, kind of, but more like the wires inside the plugs. But electricity is all around us, even inside you. That's how your brain tells your body what to do. It sends messages all through your body like lightning. What, like superpowers? Lisa smiled wide. Like superheroes? And Lisa just laughed in a way that I didn't know grown-ups could laugh. I padded towards the patio doors. Cupping my face to watch the storm, I felt like I could do anything. And later, as she carried me to bed, I clung to her with such force that Lisa said there were bruises in the morning. Lisa's bruises faded, but the marks that she left in me have stayed. Growing up, she taught me to speak up even though my voice shook, to run even when it felt like my legs were not my own, to stand in the truth of who I was in the moment with the promise of all that I could become. She taught me that even the darkest sky can be shattered by light, that no matter how ferocious the storm, the calm will always come. I took what she gave me, poured it like liquid steel into the cavities left by others until I became stronger than I ever thought I could be. But as I stand here, I still feel it. The dryness in my mouth, the pooling of blood in my fingertips, and your expectation is clinging to my skin like salt. So I will anchor my feet, square my shoulders, lift my chin the way she taught me, because you need to know. If you've ever felt it, that nausea in your stomach, the battering of your heart, the crackle of sweat on your back, do not let them tell you that it's fear. It is your electricity. It is your superpower. It is your lightning. And if you use it, you will light up the world.